everyone, welcome back to a new video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you a new collection that I have from Modelones. This is called the Traveller Set. As per usual, you get 7 colours and they are 7, no they're not, they're 10ml bottles. So you get Brazil Red, Dreamy Silver, African White, Brandy Pink, Fiji Blue, Victoria Gold and Cocoa Black. The colours here screamed nautical, so I'm going to do a nautical set with these in a minute. The inside the box, this is what they all look like. All the sets look like this, and you get directions for use, so it tells you about curing times and stuffs. I have already swatched these, so I kind of thought I wanted to show everyone what the colours look like, but I didn't want to swatch them again, so I am just going to show you what they look like in the bottles. So this is white, and it is just a white gel polish. What else can you say about white? I don't really know. Fiji Blue is absolutely stunning. I think this is more of a, would you call this a royal blue? I don't know, but I love it. Dreamy Silver, this one is really pretty. Unfortunately, I didn't use this one because I didn't feel like it went with the set, but I will have to use it in another video so you can see what it looks like. Brandy Pink, I haven't used this one either, but I have used this in a previous video, which I will link somewhere here for you to go and look at. I'll try and leave a card up the top, and if I can't do that, I'll leave the video in the description box. It is a brilliant set. I absolutely love it. This is Brazil Red. It is another red. They do like their reds, I find, Modelones. But this one, the trouble is, red is just a classic nail colour, isn't it? And this one's a more of a deeper red, which is quite nice. Victoria Gold, I absolutely love this. I'd call this more of a bronzy gold. It is, I love it. Can you imagine what this is? This is going to be so good for autumn nails. Oh my god. And last of all is Cocoa Black, which is, again, it's a bit like the white. What else can you say about black gel polish? Ta-da. Right, so for the set, as I said before, the colours screamed nautical to me. So I am going to do 2 nails with blue and white stripes. I want them to be nice, thick stripes with a lot of, I was going to say girth. What the hell? That sounds so rude. I want the, oh my god, I've lost my thought now. I've lost my train of thought. Right, I want the lines to be thick. I don't want them to be thin lines. I wanted to do nice, thick stripes. There we go. God, what am I like? So with my detailer brush, I'm just trying to make those edges as neat as I can. Don't worry if they are a little bit wonky donkey, because once we've done the white as well, I flash cured that actually, because and then I'm going over with the white, and again I'm starting off with the brush from the bottle, and then I will take my detailer brush. I take that hair off. I'll go over with my detailer brush just again to neaten up that line. But we're gonna, where the blue meets the white, and then the white meets the blue, and then, you know, down and so on and so forth, we are going to go over with some Victoria Gold. So if you are a little bit like mine here, they're not perfect here, but I'm going to go over them with the Victoria Gold anyway, so it's going to just neaten up where the lines meet, which is good. I'm now going to go over with a second coat. Again, I do the same thing. I do the blue, neaten up the edges, and then flash cure it. And then I go over with the white, neaten up the edges, and then I do a full cure for 30 seconds. I don't think I show you me doing the whole thing. Yeah. And then this is when we're going to take the Victoria Gold. Love this one so much. I'm going to put a little bit on my mirror palette. And then I'm going to use the detailer brush just to drag the colour across where the blue and the white meets on each stripe. You know, every time the blue hits the white and the white hits the blue, that's where I'm going to put the Victoria Gold. I hope I'm making sense. I don't know. I just don't know today. So I quite liked that this wasn't a gold. I quite liked that it was a little bit darker. And then pop that in the lamp once you're happy with it. And then grab your top coat and just top coat over the nail. And then that kind of, like I find when you top coat the nails, it just kind of makes it all look a little bit like neater. I don't know what it is, it just does. So we're going to do a little bit now of freehand, like nail art, freehand nail art. So with one of the tips, we're going to do just a blue base. So this is the Fiji blue. So I've cured my first coat. I've applied my first coat, cured it in the lamp for 30 seconds. Now I'm going in with a second coat. That will cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. And then while that one's in, get the hairs off though. Oh my goodness, those hairs. Once that one's in curing, I'm going to go straight ahead and start the red nail. So this is going to be a full nail of the Brazil red as well. So you can see already that's like a darker red. It's really beautiful actually. So again, I'm going to cure that first coat for 30 seconds and then go in with the second coat. And then when that is curing, I'm going to go back to the blue. So on this one, I have sped this up quite a lot. On the blue one, I wanted to do an anchor. Oh, you anchor, you. So basically, all it is a little tiny circle at the top, and then a long line down, and then you're going to do it like a smile here at the bottom where the bottom of the anchor is. Then at the end of each smile, you want to put like a little arrow, and then across the middle of the anchor, you're going to put like two arms. So these are the arrow bits going on, and then across there-ish, you just want to go like a straight line across there. And that is the most easiest anchor. It's a simple anchor that you're ever going to have to do. On the red nail, I wanted to do a ship's wheel. I think that's what you call it. You know, the steering wheel on the ship. I thought there was like a different name for it. And I said to Karen, what do you call those steering wheels on boats? And she was like, don't you just call them a ship's wheel? Is that all they're called? Because I thought there was like a proper good name for them, but I can't remember. So all this one is a little circle in the middle, and then you want to do 4 lines going through that, but don't go through it. You don't want to go through that inner circle, and then you want to draw you want to draw a big circle around the top, around the outside. Oh my god. Oh God, can you forgive me for not being able to speak today? And then just make sure the lines come out further than that outer ring. I felt like it was too plain, so I thought I'd turn it into a compass. So getting some of the cocoa black, I'm going to use my detailer brush to draw on an N at the top and an S at the bottom. My goodness, S's are not easy to do. This S was just like, and I was like, no, get some isopropyl alcohol on a bit of a lint wipe, see, look, I can't talk, what's wrong with me? Get some isopropyl alcohol on a lint-free wipe and just wipe it off. That is the what's the word? That's the good thing about gel polishes. If you cure what you're happy with before you move on to the next bit, because then if you go wrong, you can just wipe it off and start again. I literally don't know what's wrong with me today. My brain isn't coordinating with my mouth. So there you go. You've got your N and your S. I'm going to quickly flash cure that. And then I Googled compasses actually, and they seem to have a needle on them. And the red, it has like a red needle pointing to north. So you know that way's north. But because we've obviously used red on the base, I decided that we'd have instead of being a red needle, it's going to be a white needle. So from one side, I've got a white needle pointing northeast, is it? Northeast-ish. And then we've got a black needle opposite. So that's like north and south and whatnot. And then on this anchor, I decided to take a little bit of the white, and where the light would hit the anchor, if it was coming from that left hand side, I just put some white on the anchor where the light would hit. I just thought it might help brighten it up a little bit, because the blue is quite dark, but so is that Victoria Gold, and I didn't want the anchor to be completely lost on it. I don't know how much this actually made a difference, but I thought I'd do it anyway. So then I've cured them both, and now I'm going to go over with my glossy top coat, in the words of Simply Nautical. And then I'll cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. I really actually quite like that compass one. I'm glad I've done a compass and not a ship's wheel, because I think the ship's wheel would have been too boring. This now, I'm going to do a full nail of Victoria Gold, but I'm going to use some, I love that colour. Oh God. I'm going to use this. This is the, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's the Seashell nail art wheel from Nail Sugar. I'm going to get some of the shells out of there and use it on this nail. So this is 2 coats of Victoria Gold. Pop that into the lamp to cure for 30 seconds. And look at these cute little shells. Oh my God. I'm going to pick 3 different types of charm out of that. I did go over the nail with base coat, thinking I would put the charms on the base coat, but I'm like, why am I doing that when I've got this? This is Nautical Crystal Totalist Gem Glue. So it is cloudy, but it cures see-through, transparent, so it isn't really cloudy when you put it on. And I'm going to put this in the corner, because I'm just going to put 3 little seashell things, charms, in that corner. I'm going to do like a little cluster. I love this starfish one. And then I've got is it a conch shell? I don't know what you call it. I didn't put enough on, so I'm just trying to spread that out a little bit more. This has a non-tacky layer as well, this gem glue, if anyone's interested. So I'm just going to pop the rest of, so here we go. This is, I think that's a conch shell. Conch, is that what it is? I'm not really sure. And then this, like, oh, I love that shell. I don't know what you call that, like a clam shell. And I will cure those in the lamp for 60 seconds. And then once that's cured, I'm going to go over the seashell charms and everything, because that will keep, the charms will then keep their colour, and it will add to their longevity. Is that the right, did I say that properly? Did I use that in the right? Oh my God, I think I'm getting smart. This is called Golden High Heel. This was part of the Glitter Party collection, I think. I'm going to use this to add some dots. This is another blue and white striping nail, which I've just done. I didn't show you me doing this one because I've already done the other one. And I'm going to use, I wanted this one to show up a little bit more, so I've used the Golden High Heel, because I thought you could see this better than the Victoria Gold. And I'm going to add 3 like little buttons on the side there, and it kind of gives it like a uniformy type feel, I thought. I don't know. So that's what we're doing there. Then I'm going to top coat that, and I will cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds. My hands are awfully dry, so are my cuticle. Oh my gosh, there was a hair in there as well. I cured a hair there. So this is the set finished. I'm going to show you a quick close-up. I really, really like these, and I hope you do too. If you do want to purchase some model ones, you can get 10% off using code NatalieM10. I'll leave a link to their website and the collection and everything in the description box below. If you want to get 10% off from Nail Sugar, they sell glitters as well as little nail art wheels and all sorts, loads of nail art stuffs. You can use code NatMug10, and I think that's it. So have an amazing Tuesday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Love you lots. Bye.